Well, hello and welcome to my little book corner. Today we're going to try another reading challenge. I have been wanting to know, how much do I actually read? There are a couple of experiments that we can do with that, but the first thing I really wanted to know is how much can I read in 24 hours? Now, I'm not going to go through the night. I'm really fond of my sleep. I've just got my sleeping schedule back and it's actually going pretty well. And I don't want to mess that up because I know that if I'll sleep badly, then I will be very, very sad for a whole week. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to set a timer that says 24 hours and then I'm just going to put the timer on when I'm reading and only when I'm reading. I'm really hoping that I won't forget to put the timer off when I don't read because I am really bad in remembering, but we will try to accomplish that. Now let's see what books I will read. I don't think I will be able to read many because I'm not a fast reader. So I don't know, I think I read like 30 pages an hour approximately if I really go for it. I do know that I have my November TBR here. If I look through this pile, there are I think 2 that I would be interested in right now. I just know that The Priory of the Orange Tree is not going to be read this month. Too big of a book. These could be candidates for this video. The Grandest Game, which I started already. So maybe The Grandest Game, maybe The Daughter of the Burning City. It is a book that I've been really excited about. I just really want to know if this is anything like the Caraval series, because it does feel a little bit like that. But there's also a book that I've been reading and that I really need to finish this fall because it's a seasonal book. I'm reading it on my reader, Business Casual. It's in the Farm Light Tree Farm. What is that one called? Farm Light. Love Light Farms, right? Love Light Farms. It's in that series. It's the last book and it's the book that I said in fall. So I really want to read it in fall. So I might try to start that one. I am really in a fantasy mood though, so I'm not sure how long I will be able to read this for because this is a full-on romance. I just need to start sometimes in a book and then I'll find out if I'm in the mood for it. So I'm gonna start with the romance, I think, with Business Casual because I really want to finish it this fall. I mean, you have to read it in fall. Let's just get on reading. I feel like I always have to do a fun transition, but I never know what to do. You know, I forgot to set the timer. I just forgot the whole timer. There we go. 24 hours has started. Here we are. Let's actually get under the blanket. Alright, I finished Business Casual. I have to say, I'm so glad I finished this series now because I finished a series. That's just a fun thing in general. But the fact that I finished a series that has been so fun to read and to finish it off with the book that I actually think I love most. I have the first three. I read this one and I knew I wanted to read all of them. I only read this one because it was a Christmas book, so if it wasn't themed, I wouldn't really have found out about it. But it was really, really cute. I just loved going through all the seasons with these people. It's really a found family. And the last book is just, for me, it was the best one. It had topics that kind of related to me that I could find myself in, and it was just so fun. I love that the girl Nova had her own tattoo shop and that was her thing. And the fact that she has migraines, a like really severe one, really kind of collided with me because when I was young I had to have like severe headaches like that as well. So it was really weird to read about that in another perspective. At that time I really thought that I was the only one having those kind of migraines or having migraines at all. But just seeing them in a book being talked about and being like dealt with was really, I don't know, good, I guess, for me. Also because it was just an experience that I could relate to. I don't have them anymore, which I'm very thankful of. I haven't had one in a long while, like in years. But when I was younger, I really used to have them a lot. So I just really loved it. I loved the romance. I loved the build-up. I love how they connected, which is why I give that one a 4.5 stars, which is the highest of all of these. These are all above 3.5 stars, I think. Don't know for sure. And I can't wait to have the last one physical because I really need it for my collection because, I mean, look at the colors. They're beautiful. I really do not know why I thought this was going to be a short video where I could like film it in 2 days. I just thought 24-hour challenge, let's do it in 2 days, and here we are at the third, I think. And the timer is literally at 15 hours. It's not even a challenge anymore how many books I can read in 24 hours, but it's become the challenge, how long does it take me to read for 24 hours? I guess I just didn't realize how many side projects I have. I'm not going to find out how long it's going to take me to actually read 24 hours. This one is definitely not going to be read. I'm just, you know, just like... This is a hard choice. It's actually between these two. Let's go. Shall I sit here and read as well? We officially hit the 12-hour mark. Look at that foiling. That is gorgeous. I feel like my head's going to explode. I've been reading for I think 3 hours straight because I just want to do this challenge in less than 4 days because I don't have 4 days left. I want this video up on Wednesday. It's now Sunday. I mean, I do kind of have 4 days left, but you know, I have things to do. I kind of wanted to read till 12. But my head's just done and I don't want to read anymore. I am really enjoying the The Weather Woman. It's so different from what I expected. It kind of gave me a little bit of Anne of Green Gables vibe, because the main girl's also an orphan who got it kind of adopted by this really, really sweet man, and they kind of like made their own family. And you just kind of like get to see her grow up, and she has this really cool gift where she can see like the weather, especially in the time that they're living in. This gift has to remain a secret, because otherwise who knows what will happen to her. But she does really want to help people who have work that have to rely on the weather, and so they kind of like go and try to invent something to make that happen without people knowing that it's her. I have no idea what other things are going to happen. I do know there's a little romance starting already. I don't read historical fiction enough, but this is historical fiction with magical realism, I think, and I really like that. Yay, big phone. I'm almost there. I'm almost at the end. We have 3 hours to go. The last bit of this challenge. I'm excited! I'm almost done with this book. I'm literally at the last 2 chapters. 3 minutes left. Fudge is going to be our live witness. Here we go. Well, that scared me. I have 3 pages left, so I'm going to finish that before I get to talk. I'm in love. I finished the 24 hours challenge. It takes me about 7 days to finish 24 hours. How many books can I read in 24 hours? Apparently it's 2, because I finished Business Casual and The Weather Woman. This book is amazing. Also, the dilemmas that was in this, because this obviously is in a time where women do not have a lot to say. And Neva really was born into the wrong age, because she was just so intelligent and wanted to do so much more than she was able to do. So she had to disguise as a man to kind of be able to do that. And then a lot of things happen. You get a lot of POVs, you get to meet a lot of people, a lot of narratives. It becomes a thriller almost. For now, 4.5 stars, but that might change if I keep thinking about it. That was the challenge. I finished 2 books in 24 hours. And I also have found that if I have an ideal week, then I can read 2 books a week. So that means that I read about 24 hours in a week. So now I know all this stuff. I'm so glad it's done. I'm so glad I stuck with it. I'm so happy. So that was it for this challenge. I really hoped you enjoyed. And then there's only one thing left to say, and that is on to the next video.